Lillie. I am a senior at Portland State University. I am a biracial woman born and raised here in the Pacific Northwest, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself. When I was 2 years old, I was adopted by a white family, and I have been living with them ever since. Growing up in Oregon, where the black population is barely over 2%, it was hard. But not having anyone in my home understanding what it was like caused me to struggle with my identity immensely as a child and even now still as an adult. As a child, I was often on the receiving end of questions such as, where are you from? Oh, why is your skin that color? Why does your hair grow out of your head curly? I often felt pressure to straighten my hair because it was much prettier and it made me look more presentable. In middle school and high school, it switched from small comments to racial slurs, kids calling me Oreo or the N-word, saying I was pretty for a black girl. Even things like getting dress coded more than anyone else, not because I was testing the limits, because believe me, my conservative mother followed the 2 inches above your knees short rule even at our house. It was because I was more filled out. Aside from my physical appearance, people were always shocked by the way that I spoke. Wow, you speak so good. Oh my gosh, you sound so white. Teachers were always shocked that I liked to read and how smart I was. Everything I did wrong was highlighted immensely. When I was in 4th grade, I was reading aloud in class. I stumbled upon a word. My 4th grade teacher told me to not mumble. I said, I'm sorry, I just don't know this word. She sent me out in the hallway for back talking. She yelled at me very loudly in the hallway, and it was very embarrassing, and it caused me to develop an intense fear of authority and an intense need to overachieve. It wasn't until I received the talk that every black kid gets that I realized it was because of my skin color. A close family friend who saw that I was struggling stepped up and talked to me. She told me that everything that I do will come back to the black community, my failures and my success. I am to achieve as much as I possibly can, even if I don't want to. I am to do everything right and never to do anything less than that can classify me as somebody less than. There's no room for mistakes. So while my white siblings and my white friends would do stupid things like shoplift lip gloss from Justice, I chose to stay home. I never drank underage, I never drive too fast, and I'm aware of how I dress in public, making sure that I fit in. I was embarrassed and scared to be black, but no one had taught me the most important lesson, how to be proud to be black. It wasn't until I was allowed to have social media that I realized how special it was to be black. Everybody wanted to be black, from earrings like Beyonce to hair to rap music. And I started seeing influencers and social media people being unapologetically black and doing things that I like to do, like ballet. However, the most important lesson that I learned about being proud to be black was from a pageant I competed in at 11 years old. It is called Little Miss African American. It is a scholarship and educational pageant with an emphasis on black history. But that's not what the most important lesson was. The lesson of this pageant was the motto, wear your cap, your confidence, your awareness, and your pride. If you are confident in yourself, aware of the world around you, and proud of who you are, there is nothing scarier to groups who want to silence you. So I ask of you, whether you're black, you're white, you're LGBTQ+, you're female, you're male, and you're everything in between, wear your cap. Wake up every morning and dress yourself with the knowledge that you are unapologetically you, that you are capable and worthy, that you will be proud of who you are, and that your ears will be open to the world around you. Right now, you are all here because you believe in the letter A in CAP, awareness. We fight for what is right, as we call for justice for our fallen brothers and sisters, murdered by those in power. Fight against systems of oppression. Know that a little action is better than no action at all. You don't need to be extraordinary, you just need to be ordinary with the courage to stand up for what is right. I fight because I don't want my future children and grandchildren to be targeted or embarrassed of their ancestry. I fight because I don't want to lose more lives to police brutality. I fight for unity and peace. I fight because Black Lives Matter. Sincerely, your 2010 Little Miss African American Queen.